Greetings and salutations. You're listening to the Let's Not Do This podcast on Thursday, June 25th, the year of our Lord. No, June 27th. God damn it. The year of our Lord 2024. All these days blend in. There's a fucking meteor or asteroid or something like that that's circling near Earth right now. Just let it come and take us all out. In this, please. This sounds very Heaven's Gate-ish, this open, but you're watching I did this podcast. 2 to 3 unwise men here. The Big O, Leon Oliver, sitting alongside the man who every week looks more and more like the Unabomber, but more homeless, Chris Green. How are you, sir?
I'm feeling homeless today, man. I'm tired as fuck. I've been inside all day.
Did you steal that shirt from the prison supply at Chino?
No. I actually stole this from my friend about 10 years ago. I needed a shirt after a workout, and he gave me this. So I just took it.
He gave you more than the workout.
It looks 10 years old.
It's old.
I was commenting.
It's what I wore to work.
I was commenting on just the stripes. You know, he looks very prisonly. Yeah. And a man who knows his way around the prison or two. One Scotty, two Hottie. How are you, sir?
Good. Sweating out a bet, of course, on the USA game.
Yeah, bad timing.
I just need one more goal. It was 1-1 after like 30 something minutes. I just need one more.
Bad timing on our part right now as I watch our beloved United States of America, our 10 men, if you're watching this right now, against Panama because Tim Weah decided to get a red card. But yes, as we're 1-1 with the Panamanians right now. So bad timing on our part here to do this while this is live. But we're not going up against the debate. And you two are about as put together as Joe and Donald will be later. So, yeah, we got that going for us.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We probably have as many viewers as this fucking soccer game.
Hey, this team is very widely watched all through the region. The man who could not make it to Atlanta for the festivities this afternoon between USA and Panama is one Ryan Dickerson. Ryan not with us this week. He did check in once again. Where is Ryan? He is a little closer to home. He was in Indonesia last week. This guy's a world traveler. He goes to where things happen. Ryan right now is in La Paz, Bolivia. And as you can see, he was outside of some government buildings yesterday. Going there. So I wish him well. Go with God. Looks like things have been restored in Bolivia. The uprising has been put down, but Ryan was man on the street there. As you can see the armored vehicle in the background. He was getting us some man on the street footage there. So.
Yeah, U.S. soccer is so bad that when you lose a game, they try to overthrow their government. Is he like their Dennis Rodman? Like Dennis Rodman was to Kim Jong-un?
I think
Ryan's doing.
There to just pick the scabs of he was hoping to have the government be overthrown and come in and get land really cheap. To a podcast this morning.
That's his face when he realized they were all good.
Yeah, it was all done with. You can literally see him going, "What, man?" Like, yeah, he's quite uncomfortable there. Also, that Bolivian sun was setting in his eyes. You haven't lived until you've been to a La Paz sunset. You can almost smell the tear gas in the air. So,
no, I hope he knows that he can just turn his hat around and put his sunglasses on if the sun's bothering him.
Yeah, well, he probably didn't want to blend in. Covering your face during a coup is probably not a good idea. So he was, trying to be an outside observer there. So where you are next week, Ryan, but go with God, my friend, and hopefully you can come back in the country. All right. So someone that's in the country right now is the NBA. The draft is going on. Where the hell is the draft at?
New York.
New York. Okay. It's going on. What, Madison Square Garden?
Barclays.
Barclays. Hey, hat tip to Michael Biseglia. Hey, when they go and start selling all the furniture, Mike, like they just sent your best player to the Knicks. Yeah. So,
poor Mike.
A little bit later. He's weeping right now somewhere. But yeah,
draft. Is he just getting beat up on the podcast?
Oh yeah, I have not listened to the Bad Weather Fans yet. I have bookmarked it. I have downloaded it, but I've seen the numbers online. Lots of traction and talking. So if you haven't, go ahead and check out our friends over there at Bad Weather Fans. They'll fill you in on all the what's it, Mikhail Bridges? Yeah,
Yes.
next, yeah. So he's gone, but yeah, Mike's crying. We'll see what happens. But yeah,
And while you're at it, subscribe to our YouTube and Rumble
yes,
and
while you're
Facebook.
please subscribe to YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, and we got a little bit of extra incentive for you this week. Took me all of 10 minutes to put that together this afternoon. So
We just the white demographic 70 and up probably love that song.
oh yeah. Well I didn't put gangster rap into the royalty-free music thing. Maybe if you're a SoundCloud rapper, send your CD that no one's listening to us. We'll play your music. But
Sure.
NBA draft going on right now. Why did they decide to expand this thing to 2 days and then put the second round at like fucking 4:00 in the afternoon?
I have no idea. Scotty, do you have any insights?
Oh, why does anybody do anything that's a terrible decision? Money.
What
I'm sure they
money
made
is-
some more money by having it on a second day.
What money is it though to put it in the middle of the afternoon? Now I know the presidential debate is tonight. We'll get to that a little bit later. Maybe you don't want to go up against that, or maybe you do. The NBA's target demographic tries to be a little bit younger. Maybe they don't care about what's going on tonight. Maybe you try to steal some viewers away there. I don't know, but seems weird. But Bronny James apparently has been drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers. There are, of course, no lakes in Los Angeles, but he will play with his father, LeBron James. Reminds me of King Griffey and King Griffey Jr. Didn't the Holes play together like Brett Hole and Bobby Hole at one point? I think maybe I don't know. It's one of those things that sounds about right. But father and son playing together. What do you guys think, Scotty? I'll start with you. Bronny and LeBron in LA.
Oh no, he just got drafted because of who his dad is. I mean, I like Bronny. He seems like a really good kid. Maybe he can carve out a role. If he does, he's gonna have to be a 3-and-D guy. I don't know if he's really got an NBA 3-point shot. Worst case, I think he can turn into a decent defender. But yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to see, I guess.
Chris, any hope for the young man?
I don't know, but I think Lakers fans are probably much more excited about Dalton Connect. He's instant offense. He'll take some pressure off AD and LeBron. So that'll be interesting to watch how he develops more than Bronny. I don't give a fuck about that.
Dalton Connect, yeah.
Yeah.
Xbox Connect. I had one of those before. You had the little game where you gotta like plug the holes as it's leaking. You could be a real spark plug in the Laker locker room.
Stupid. I told y'all the Lakers were going to draft him. I wanted him to fall to the Magic at 18. I saw the Lakers at 17. Sure enough.
Perfect.
We did
Perfect
I think
plug
we
and
did
play
okay.
there.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm really excited about LeBron and Bronny getting to play together. I mean, I don't like the guy. Everyone knows that. But all things aside, it's cool. Father, son. Maybe they get to carpool into work. It'll be great. But what's going to be awkward is when Bronny inevitably stinks it up and LeBron gets mad at him and he becomes the first father to trade his son. And we see Bronny get shipped off to Brooklyn or Washington. That would actually be really cool.
Not true. Doc Rivers did trade Austin.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, he did.
what did he trade him for?
He did.
For some art supplies or something?
They'll remember him, but he traded him out of LA. So
That's got to be a really awkward Thanksgiving dinner. You know, like when
Yeah.
you show up and say, "Hey, Pop, thanks for shipping my ass to Milwaukee." You know, like
Austin said his mom was not thrilled about it. They've talked about it since then. It's pretty funny.
That's
I was
hilarious.
going to say, like, with Bronny, imagine what does he have to do for Father's Day? Like, his dad got him into the NBA, onto the Lakers.
Ooh, that's a good point. That's
But no, he's not going to He won't blame Bronny for anything.
Bronny's not going to see
No.
the floor for the. He will be lucky to get any minutes before LeBron James retires.
He'll be washing JJ Redick's car, maybe, and that'll be the favor there.
Yeah.
JJ Redick will
JJ might be washing his.
Yeah. JJ is probably going to be washing LeBron's car.
Yeah, we all know who the.
I saw them in the draft room. It's just funny looking at JJ Redick. He could, because it looked like everybody was putting on fake smiles. I could just see right through JJ's smile. Like, why the hell are we drafting this kid?
Maybe he'll write some poetry like he did when he was at Duke, and they'll get him through his tenure with the Lakers. So we'll see. And then, who was the number one pick?
Dalton Connect.
No, the number one pick overall in the draft.
Oh, the number one pick overall. Okay. Raysha Shea or some French shit. I don't fucking know.
I'm going to go ahead and call him Rash Cream.
That might be racist.
So Rash Cream was drafted. Big day for the French. You had 3 guys go in the top 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, baguettes all around. Who the fuck are these guys? It used to be like the top players were like Kentucky, Duke, Carolina, maybe Arizona, Indiana, UConn. Now it's like 3 French guys. Didn't we have like 4 or 5 French guys go in the first round?
Something like that, yeah.
Is France our new overlords in basketball? They have no air conditioning. They have a really dirty river that the president is scared to swim in because people were going to shit in the river.
That might be racist.
But are there our new basketball overlords? Is Boris Diaw the head of basketball development in France?
He should be. Legend.
By the way, you didn't think I was going to pull that name out, did you?
I figured y'all got the same body type. He's probably your hero growing up.
I actually don't even know what team he played for. But I digress. All right, well, enough of
Such a liar.
enough of the NBA because who the hell cares? All right, moving on from that. Soccer going on right now. USA tied 1-1 at the half with Panama. Copa America venues going on all across the country. This I saw and intrigued me. So, are you guys familiar with like hospitality treatment, like how media gets done at like games?
Usually, y'all get a free spread, right?
Yeah, usually media gets a free spread, which was one of my favorite things ever. NC State,
Shocker.
best spread in the ACC. Just pulled pork and Dr. Pepper as far as the eye could see. Last time I went there, it was phenomenal. But yeah, some teams require you to pay for it. Maybe it's a couple bucks here or there. Okay, fine. Look at the spread here at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. The media lunch, $25 for a hot dog served with potato wedges and a cookie. $25 for crispy chicken tenders with potato wedges and a cookie. Or if you're, trying to be healthy, $25 for a Southwestern salad. I guess 25 is the going rate across the board there at SoFi.
Where was this?
At SoFi Stadium. LA.
Which one is that? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow.
That better be one hell of a hot dog. The Texas Rangers have like that 2-foot-long hot dog. I don't even think that thing cost as much as this. This is reprehensible.
That's absurd.
Oh.
This is another reason why soccer sucks.
I don't think it's soccer.
Except for the Caledonian Braves, of course.
I don't even think it's soccer.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's the venue.
Imagine paying. So this doesn't even include a drink. So the drink's probably $8.
I got
You're paying about $35 for a meal, and then to go see a match, and there's no goals.
Exactly. Imagine having to go watch that boring shit and pay this much for a shitty lunch. This is the worst day of all time.
I saw another reporter post that the parking, I guess in the media lot, which some places do charge for, was $85.
That's insane.
So you're paying $85 to park, $25 for lunch. I'm going to go ahead and assume that the drink is free. Most media, you go in, it's just like walking to a 7-Eleven. They got like the big drink cooler things, and you can grab whatever.
Yeah, but they're also not charging $25 for a hot dog and some fries.
That's very true. It's very true. Most teams, there's a lot of college teams, have this mystery pink rice that no one quite knows what it is, but it's the most dry rice you've ever had in your entire life. It looks like that stuff that the janitor would put down on the floor at school when kids like Chris threw up in the hallway. That's what it looks like, and that's what it kind of smells.
Is it like Vegas Vacation where they're at the buffet?
I don't think I've seen that.
Is it Vegas or where he's like, yeah, give me a little bit of the pink and some of the yellow? You haven't seen that movie?
No, I have not seen that.
What's his cousin's name? Cousin Eddie, I think.
Cousin Eddie, yeah.
And yeah, they're in the casino and he's I think he's like losing his money and they go to the buffet.
I did that when I went to an Indian wedding. You can go ahead and get your sounder ready, Scotty. I didn't know what any of the food was. And so literally I was just like, give me that green bubbly stuff and that other green stuff. And that, I don't know, it all tasted fucking good though.
That sure did.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, medium meal, they're being a horde over there. Speaking of being a horde over, people that bought tickets for UFC 303, this was supposed to be McGregor Chandler, right?
Correct.
Yes.
And Conor pulled out because of a foot injury or something.
Yeah, and it's funny. Videos resurfacing of him years ago, talking about, oh, so you have a little toe injury, and you're going to pull out the fight. Come on, what's that? I'm like, oh no, that's exactly what you're doing now.
Test. And then,
like I said, I never thought the fight was going to happen. Yeah.
What was that, Chris?
I said, "Oh, how the mighty have fallen."
And then we saw Chandler at beer games or beer Olympics, whatever the hell it was that the Bus with the Boys crew were doing. He was putting people in arm bars. So I don't think he's going to be fighting anytime soon. But so this card's going on. Who's the main card? What's the draw? Why are you spending your hard-earned money on this?
Alex Pereira has stepped in to fight again. What was this second fight in 2.5 months? A month and a half?
Something like that. Let's see.
He is rematching Yuri Prochazka, former light heavyweight champion, the white guy who thinks he's a samurai.
Gotcha. Okay, so he watched The Last Samurai. Tom Cruise one too many times. Gotcha. Okay.
Correct. Yep.
All right, and then what's the undercard?
We got Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez. Lopez also coming in. I think he was on the same card as Pereira was the last time. And then we got Ian Gary, the world famous cuck of the UFC, and Michael Venom Page, MVP. So those are the highlight fights.
Okay. So nothing to really get super jazzed up about. Hopefully it works better for these guys than it did for this guy in the Czech Republic. Apparently there was some UFC fight in the Czech Republic, which, by the way, it wasn't UFC, some sort of MMA. But if you say Czech mixed martial arts, I just picture like two drunk guys fighting in a bar in the street outside Prague. I'm sure it probably wasn't that far off. But did you hear about the guy who lost the fight and then lost his girl?
I did.
Yeah. So this MMA fighter here proposed to his girlfriend and got rejected in front of 20,000 fans. Can you guys see my screen here?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, this is fake.
She's a terrible actress.
Yeah.
Now, none of us speak Czech, but I believe we can figure out what there. When you drop down to one knee, by the way, and she instantly looks away or puts her hand over her face or something like that, nothing is going to go right for you at that point. You got to act like you got a cramp, you're tying your shoe, I don't know, you lost your mouthpiece, something. You got to be able to abort real quick there. That's a bad night for that guy.
I think it's staged, but if it's not, if you're that guy, would you have rather won the fight or her say yes?
Ooh.
I think you gotta rather win the fight, because if you win the fight and the girl says no, well, at least you won the fight. And if like some guy makes fun of you, you can be like, hey, I can kick your ass. But in this circumstance, you got your ass kicked and you got clowned by your girl in front of 20,000 people. Like, that's the ultimate no-no. And you know she probably like went home with another one of the fighters. And he just lost. He can't do anything about it.
Yeah, I don't think I want to marry a girl who cuts her own bangs either. So I think he might have dodged a bullet.
Hey,
I feel like that's the haircut to have around there.
yeah, that could be the style, you know? She could be the
That might
she
be
could be
racist.
the Taylor Swift for all we know. You have no idea. She might be the pinnacle of beauty over there.
Yeah. Not my
Well,
type.
I don't know if she would be with a failing 5th division MMA fighter. Where is this place at again? Where were they at?
It was somewhere in the Czech Republic or Czechia, I guess. Apparently, either way is fine.
Yeah, she'd probably be with a soccer player if
Yeah,
she was all that over there.
or that
Not body shaming, but
or that Czech baseball team who did really well in what's the international baseball tournament called? World Baseball Classic. And they had like welders and teachers and like doctors and dentists and shit out there playing for them last time around. We needed some of those guys the other day on the football field. Did you guys see the Team USA lost to Japan in football?
I didn't know it was a thing. But yes, I did hear about it.
Why? Who put this team together?
Scotty, you had some insight on some of the players, right?
Well, I just went to their Twitter account and looked up, like, it was 2 of the players that I saw. One of the guys that got a touchdown is a junior in high school, maybe a rising senior now. And I think the quarterback was at a college I've never heard of. And I saw his Twitter, and I think he's in the transfer portal, some like Division 2 or 3 school.
Hold on. Did we send over
Yeah.
Bishop fucking Sycamore?
So it was our U20 team, which I didn't know that we had a USA national football team. But apparently this was the U20 team. I apologize for the choppiness of the video. But these are some highlights here from our defeat to Japan. Now, we got some good football here in this area. And by the way, USA is in the blue, in case you can't tell. We got some good football in this area. Why didn't we send Highland Springs High School? What's that team in California? Mater Day?
Who is number 79? How did that guy let a Japanese player cross the line?
Go ahead and hit
What
that
is
button.
happening?
That
I
might
mean-
be racist.
I didn't know that they played football in Japan. If someone said there was some tournament where we sent a bunch of scrubs over and we lost to Germany or even Canada, I'm like, okay, makes sense. You know, football's growing in Mexico. Makes sense. Okay. We lost, we send a bunch of kids over, whatever. But Japan, look at this. We have a Japanese wide receiver who's just dragging guys.
It's just kamikazing right down the field. It's amazing.
Look at this.
This is the worst defeat since Pearl Harbor.
That might be racist.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and you know how Asians are with their math. So
Go ahead. Watch
That might be racist.
I mean, this is deplorable. By the way, this game was played yesterday in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. So this is the home field of the Edmonton Elks. Now, I don't know if they were playing like 4-down American football or 3-down Canadian football. It looks like an NFL field. It doesn't look as wide as a Canadian field. But, I mean, yeah, look at this. This is just hey diddle up the middle, just bouncing, just running over guys from Japan.
Maybe this
will
will-
like a samurai.
yeah, maybe this will open the eyes. Maybe we'll get some Division 1 and Division 2 guys to start signing up. Maybe Alabama's bench warmers or something.
Yeah, exactly. We need to send like, I don't know, North Dakota State, okay? Like, or a D2 school, Minnesota Mankato or Minnesota Duluth. We need to send those guys over, the U20 team, or whoever wins the high school national championship. They always like vote for the high school national champion. Send that team over. We can't lose to Japan. Look at 79. He looks like me.
Way more athletic.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is they embarrassed America. In fact, these children should be stripped of their citizenship upon coming back. Just no.
Leave them in Canada.
Yes, immediately to Canada.
Then go work the oil fields in Alberta.
I can't watch anymore. I think the final score was like 40-21 or something like that. Yeah, 41-20. It wasn't even close. Our loss to Japan. It's absolutely deplorable. All right. So we lost to Japan in football, which tells us that the fall of America is probably not far away. I don't know if you guys know, but you guys know Hooters closed a bunch of restaurants this week, right?
Yep, you reminded us.
It was quite sad.
Yeah, I know you were sad about that.
I lit a candle and I wept. I never did get to go to the one in Uptown Charlotte, but I heard it was nice. It's gone. As is the one in Orange Park, Florida, not far from Jacksonville. Looked amazing, but it's gone. Well,
And the one by me is still up?
somehow, some
How
way,
does that work? Okay.
some way. They wear jackets at the one near me, and that one's still open. So, but yes, in disarray, America, and we have some further tallies here from Joe Kinsey from Outkick. Japan beats us in football. 3 of the first 6 picks in the NBA draft are French. This country really needs an intervention. Then he follows up with 41 Hooters. I only saw 40, so maybe one more is closed over the weekend. We've lost 100 Red Lobsters. Miss USA quit her job as Miss USA. This is a country that's in turmoil.
Well,
Yeah.
watch the debate tonight, and you'll find out why.
I'll just say the main events tonight.
The
Yeah,
two best
it's all
people,
leading up to that.
the two best people that we have left are both like octogenarians and very cranky. This country is going in a great direction right now. We
Man.
Yes, and apparently, according to college kids, you can't get Zins no more either. The Zins, they're like you can't buy them online. So we're losing in football. You can't buy Zen. We got old people running for president. Japan beats us in football. It's all downhill. Just pull the plug.
Yep. Where's that asteroid?
Yes, please. That's
I thought you said ashtray.
He's
I'll
usually
take one of those too. Can't
You know
smoke in
what?
the house, unfortunately.
we just need to do what Ryan did and just go to Bolivia. Really, maybe
Bet you the women are beautiful there.
yeah, maybe a life in the pause is better.
I'm
All right.
down.
Well, speaking of better, we wish that we had better choices for president. We're not going to get into the political side of things, but the debate is this evening, and of course, there's always a presidential debate drinking game. Now, gentlemen, I will be playing this at home. These courtesy of the New York Post, with a couple of my own tossed in here as well. So,
You might
Chris,
die.
Chris, can you read?
Yes, I can.
Okay, take a sip and please read the first one.
The camera pans to Jake Tapper and Dana Bash.
Moderators for CNN, that's fairly easy. Trump says crooked, or Biden says, come on, man. Take a sip there. Scotty, what do you do if Trump references Biden's family?
The Biden crime family?
Yes, the Biden crime family, you take a sip.
A sip.
Yes. If a candidate uses a 3-letter acronym, FBI, CIA, ATF, with a sip. If Trump brings up migrant crime, you take a sip. Which I think this is safe, because I don't think he's going to say the term migrant. So I think you might be safe on this one. He's going to use another. Yes.
Immigrant.
Yes. And if illegal immigrants.
Yeah, illegal immigrant.
Yes. Yeah. If either candidate brings up the border, you take a sip. So already,
just from that one,
you're probably going to be feeling pretty good. You step it up, you take a shot.
Oh, there's more. Oh, yeah. Fuck.
You take a shot if Biden refers to Trump as a convicted felon.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Now, I will allow derivatives of this. So you don't have to say convicted. If he just calls him a felon, you can take a shot. Scotty, what do you do on the next slide?
Kill yourself?
Yeah. If a candidate interrupts the other,
You can't say that. Unalive. Sorry.
yeah, please. If a candidate interrupts the other, you take a shot. They
Um,
wag their finger
now-
while making the point, you take a shot.
Is this the debate where they're going to cut off each other's mics while the other's speaking?
Yes, I did see a thing where like there's like a green light or something in front of them, and apparently it's supposed to cut. But you know it's not going to happen, especially if Biden is speaking. He's the president of the United States. You cut off the president's mic. You know, come on. It's not going to. They always say they're going to cut the mics. No one's going to cut their mics. Maybe no one's going to do it.
I thought they were saying when it's the other person's turn to talk, they're cutting off the other mic, which is perfectly fine with me.
Yeah, perfectly fine, but then you'll have some old man just yelling.
Ah!
If a candidate promises not to touch Medicare or Social Security, you take a shot. And every time Russia is mentioned, you take a shot.
God, you're gonna die tonight, Leon.
Two shots.
Here, 2 shots. The
Jesus.
Biden asked Trump and the GOP what are they there for. Whenever Biden said that he's proud of his son Hunter, you take a shot. Whenever Trump calls Biden sleepy, whenever Trump calls Biden sleepy, you take 2 shots. And if either candidate brings up Hunter's laptop, you take 2 shots.
Jesus.
We're almost done here, boys.
No, there's more?
There's more?
Yes.
What is left?
You chug your beer if either candidate calls for the other to be jailed.
Both of them.
Or if either candidate looks like they're sleeping. You chug your beer.
Biden looks sleepy now, I promise you.
And then the piece de resistance. You finish all the liquor in your home if Biden and Trump agree on anything.
No, you're safe there.
If President Biden says, we would like to deport Chris Green, and President Trump says, you know what? That sounds like a great idea, Joe. And they shake hands, you finish all the liquor in your home.
Jesus Christ.
That is our Let's Not Do This presidential debate drinking game.
Yo, you came up with this?
Some from the New York Post, some from me.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, I sent y'all some of the props that they have on Bet Online.
The drug
Can we look at those or no?
If you want to mention those, sure.
So I won't show what we were looking at yesterday. Yesterday it was they had if either candidate was what they were gonna test positive for drug wise, and it had every drug on there you could think of, from Adderall to antibiotics to heroin. They have fucking everything on there. But these are actually for
at their age, they're gonna pop for Viagra anyway. You have to.
That was like the second leading one for Trump was Viagra, which makes sense. It's a good bet. But these are actually for the debate. Let's see. Can y'all see that?
Yep.
Yes.
Barely.
I love the first one. First to mispronounce politician's name. Donald Trump minus 150, Joe Biden plus 110. It's pretty good.
Is that referring to each other's name or like?
I think it's any politician.
Okay, they're talking about some random senator. Some random congressman from Hawaii or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we got let's see, democracy versus border for the first. These are kind of dumb. Let's see.
Is there a problem that if they fist fight?
Let's see. Candidate or moderator to say Taylor Swift. Yes, it's plus 200. You can't bet on no.
It's not bad. That's a feisty bet.
They got the sons or the children first mention. There was one down here I saw that was pretty good.
Marijuana. If somebody mentions marijuana.
There we go. Here are the good ones. First candidate to suggest the other is on drugs. Donald Trump minus 350.
That's good.
First to say shut up. Oh, wow. They got Biden minus 500 to say shut up first.
I can see that. This is interesting. This is Bet Online here, folks. So a little offshore.
Yeah, I don't know what they have as far as props in other states, but I know in Virginia you can't bet on anything fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, bet online. My bookie might have something.
Okay.
Let's see.
Are y'all gonna watch it?
I'll skim through it.
My wife is going to watch it. I'm old now. If something starts at 9:00, there's zero chance I'm watching it during the week. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I fell asleep during the draft last night. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it through this. So who knows?
What will Trump do first? Insult CNN or mention his hair?
Oh, insult CNN without a doubt. That
Yeah.
would be good. Would be good. All right. Well, we got some good options here.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to get to, I didn't mention this on the pre-show thing before we get out of here real quick, but I wanted to get y'all's thoughts on this because it looks like something Chris would do. Have you ever seen the people that go down the road with like their Venmo on the back of their car? Like send little Sarah's softball team to states, and it has like the Venmo. That was from Outkick. Somebody had sent this into the mailbag the other day. Buy us Reese's. And apparently this is a newly married couple. They're going on their honeymoon, and I guess they want Reese's. And they put the Venmo there. Now, I don't know what state this is, but look at the back license plate. There is no license plate. It's like a new car tag or something on there. It's not even a 30-day tag. I know some states you don't have to have a front plate. Virginia is one of the few where you have to have a front and back. I've never seen a state where you can just ride around like that with no back plate.
Probably West Virginia or Alabama.
I was thinking maybe it was a dealer car, but they still need the dealer tag somewhere.
Yeah.
Venmo them some money so they can register their car at DMV.
Yes, the Vermont loophole is now closed. You used to be able to just mail in your registration no matter what state you lived in and get your car registered in Vermont without ever going there. But they closed that last year.
Well, yeah, I've seen this a couple times. I've seen one where it's like, buy me a beer.
On the back of a car?
I think so. Or maybe
there's a lot of people with birthday stuff. It's not bothering anybody. You just drive by.
It's a little annoying.
So are fucking GoFundMe's on Facebook where, my kid got the flu and I have to take off work and I can't pay the bills.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
My kid's got an arm growing out of his throat. I need surgery.
Fuck them kids.
I don't know, man. Just do what you want. Ask for what you want.
I'm surprised you haven't seen your child on GoFundMe yet with just like a little like sign around his neck. Dad needs Newports, like holding it up. You should do that.
I should have done that with him when his hair was growing out. I got him a haircut last week, but his hair was looking ridiculous. I should have said, please help me get a haircut.
There you go.
That'd have been great.
There you go.
You should have got a sign that said, I don't want to look like my dad.
Pay for my education. This is my role model. Or he could have got a sign that says, send me to La Paz with Uncle Ryan. You think he gets back in the country?
I mean, he's traveling with the CIA, isn't he?
I don't know. There might be a burn notice on him. There might be a burn notice. This coup did not go down well. So
you say CIA?
Yeah.
Maybe he's hanging out with our famous favorite new girl, Hawk Tuah.
Oh yes.
Isn't there a conspiracy that she's in the CIA now?
Yes, you did.
Spit on that thing.
You set me up perfectly for that, and I just
you fucking idiot.
Yes, there's a conspiracy going right now that the Hawk Tuah girl, which by the way, I'm going to start with you two guys. You two guys are single. Y'all think that this girl's attractive? Is she hot?
She's got a good attitude.
Yeah, she was joking around, and now you get the uptight Twitter and people on social media like complaining about her. She was just making a joke. She seems fun as shit.
No, she seems like a lot of fun. There was a lot of fake stuff going around that she was a teacher and apparently like lost her job. Apparently that was not true. This plays into the whole CIA conspiracy thing. If I can get that pulled up here, this according to Matt Wallace, who I don't know who the hell Matt Wallace is. And by the way, he has 3 digits. He has an 888 after his thing, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing or a code for something. I don't know. As I try to share.
I saw that she was a bartender.
I
think somebody found her. Yeah.
No, so if you're talking about that video, that wasn't her.
Oh, that wasn't her?
No, it kind of looks like her, but it wasn't her. They were just saying that because it kind of looked like her.
Yeah. Okay.
So Matt Wallace here, he's got everything they told you about the Hawk Tuah girl is a lie. She was never a preschool teacher. She wasn't fired from her job. The viral clip was highly edited out of context. She wasn't forced to delete her accounts for the reason you think. Remember the part where she said she only has one Pookie? Turns out she was actually saying that about her most recent one-night stand. And it was edited over the part where she said she had 4 guys on her roster. Chris
saw that video.
On his roster too.
Yeah.
She is not a pop culture hero. She's another victim of the CIA planted culture of sleeping with countless men and substance abuse normalization. They also edited out the part where she shows her butt. I will post a link to the full video below and multiple including where she talks about having sex with random men from behind so they don't have to make eye contact. Don't be mean to her, as this is not her fault. They are purposely filling our culture with degeneracy to keep the population controlled, weak, and unhappy. She did make some funny jokes, but watching the full clip makes you realize most of it was not a joke. The truth must be said. That according to Matt Wallace.
So is he trying to say that, like, is he trying to talk down on her for saying these things? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to show you this video of her showing her butt now.
He sounds like a blast at a fucking party. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Who writes a paragraph about that?
This guy subscribes to InfoWars, so I can tell you that right now. He's got Alex Jones bumper sticker somewhere. Yeah, he's a blast. It's just a young chick drunk out in the town having some fun. We see 8 million of these pop up every weekend, these little street interviews and stuff. They're funny for the most part.
Yeah, if we were walking down the street, like blackout drunk, and we got interviewed.
Oh, it'd be the best.
Can you imagine what we would say?
Oh God, can you imagine what they would like? They would like bag and tag Chris. It would be like the crocodile hunter. They would think he's or remember bum fights when they had the bum hunter and he was out on the streets like knocking out your man, he was like tagging homeless people. That's terrible. But that's what they would do to Chris.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Like when the bum fights guy went on Dr. Phil and cut his hair like him.
I want to know what happened to Rufus' stump bum. It was my favorite bum. He would like fight.
First of all, you actually watch this? What kind of human are you?
15 years.
I watched a couple, but I don't know any of their names. That's wild.
They took him to Vegas. They bought him a hooker. I was like 15. I was like right in the target demographic of the bum fights. It was good. I can't apologize for what I did back then. I was pubescent.
Okay. All right. Did you win or lose your fight?
Oh, Chris? Look at the shirt he's wearing. He lost the fight.
Yeah, but you know way too much about bum fights.
Oh, well, you know.
He probably was scouring your hometown for talent.
You can find a lot. There are no dreams. There are no hopes. There are no dreams. There's alcoholism, tobacco, meth, and just mothers out of wedlock in my town. And Chris Green soon. We'll move there.
There's nothing wrong with a few of those things.
Yeah. All right. On that unfortunate note, this is a short show. We got no bets today because there's nothing to fucking bet on. There's a 15-year-old playing golf right now in the Rocket Mortgage Classic. We got that going on.
Apparently, this ref is completely fucking us over in this soccer match.
It's going to end 1-1, isn't it?
No.
Have over 2.5.
This has USA surrendering a stoppage time goal, like written all over it. You guys don't watch a lot of soccer, so you're not familiar with our old CONCACAF nemesis, Panama, and getting CONCACAF, which means like weird shit happening and losing and getting fucked over by the refs. We're going to get CONCACAF in this, and yeah. So,
well, hey, since you have the robot in the thumbnail, do you want to?
Oh yeah,
do that story.
The robot here. As sorry, my brain's all over the place today.
Yeah,
Scott,
so,
you got that pulled up in front of you here.
You said you do, or
I got it pulled up here. So
okay.
You sent this one over. Faces made of living skin make robots smile. This from the BBC. Japanese scientists have found a way to attach the living skin to robot faces for more realistic smiles and other facial expressions. The breakthrough came from copying tissue structures in people, according to the team at Tokyo University. Tokyo Tech couldn't get it done. The prototype may appear more Haribo than human-like. And they got a couple of the pictures here. First of all, the Japanese are doing some great things with robots. Did you guys see the, like, or was it China? I forget. But one of them was doing something with, like, the sex robots.
That might be racist.
I watch them. Fuck you.
There's like, I didn't mean to hit that one.
There's like, they've improved, like, the sex robots. And now you got the faces on these things. But that doesn't look human.
Whoa.
That looks fucking creepy. Do the first one. Do the top video, the top picture. That's even worse.
Yeah. Scrolling up here.
Is that the
Looks
stingray
like
that killed Steve Irwin?
Flatfish.
You know
What
that,
the fuck is happening?
you know, yeah, what the hell is going on? Which is the name of this episode. You know what that thing looks like? Did you see the picture of the wax statue of Abraham Lincoln that melted in D.C.?
No.
Well, there was a picture going around of the wax statue of Lincoln, which, by the way, downfall of America, you got Lincoln statues melting. The Lincoln statue was melting, and that pink rice that I talked about earlier, if you can that pink rice, that wax, that's what that is. Now, this isn't Lincoln.
Well, I can tell you, this looks like something else, too.
That is nightmare fuel.
Yeah, look at
What
that.
does it look like?
It looks like a scary fleshlight.
Looks like the Kool-Aid Man's used condom.
Hit the music.
Which one?
Hit the fucking music.
Which one? Or the music?
The outro. Hit the fucking music. It's time to go. I'm done with y'all.
Or can you imagine ordering one of these and then it's like your ex-girlfriend who like just cheated on you, like submitted her skin and now you get to see her face?
Whose skin? Where are they getting the skin for this?
I'm sure they're paying people. This has got like some like modern day Texas Chainsaw Massacre scary movie.
Chris, when you donk off, which will probably be, what time is it now? 7:33, probably be 8:15. When you donk off, can you donate your skin to Tokyo University so they can use it? I'm sure they want to see the effects of 42 years of smoking.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
I mean, you came out with a cigarette. Right?
Are you saying donk off?
Yeah, like donk, like the sports junkies. There's sports junkies lingo. I didn't realize that popped into my head. Donk off.
Okay.
You drop dead. Like it's over. You're done. Which probably should have happened to me like 8 times by now. I got like 6 lives left.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Carla. You came in at a lovely time. We're talking about Kool-Aid Man condoms and Chris talking off.
Everybody follow her lead and comment on YouTube. I think that helps.
Yeah.
Get our stuff out there.
And Rumble, subscribe. In fact, you know what? I'm going to play the video again.
Please.
Can
you use that?
Like and subscribe, please.
Yeah, you're gonna have to adjust the volume on that.
Yeah, the volume is crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Jesus Christ!
All right. On that unfortunate note, Scotty, get his. Oh, I forgot all about the bug today too.
The what?
What?
I forgot about the bug until just now.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Bye.
Scotty, get us the fuck out of here. What the hell?
What is what?